it's not every day that anybody gets to go on the ice with the likes of Nathan MacKinnon and Sidney Crosby. So we had to bring the team captain here.
Oh, nice.
Ben Azegere joining the show now, rocking the jersey and everything. We are very excited to have you on the show. This might be a silly question, but what was this experience like for you getting out on the ice with these guys?
Wow, it was quite an amazing experience. Actually, I personally don't have words to express how I felt on that day. It was quite an amazing experience, a lifetime experience, one of a kind. This one will go down the history. I live to tell my grandchildren the story.
Yeah, that is a one-of-a-kind experience for sure. I want to ask you, how did you come to find hockey and get to love hockey?
Okay, it's funny how I came to find hockey in my first time. It was back in the year 2010 Winter Olympics. Just after, it was just a random day at home. I was flipping through channels. Then I was seeing guys playing. I saw guys holding hockey sticks. They were moving. At that time, I'd never known what hockey was. I just saw guys moving, and I was naive. So I was glued to the screen for a moment. I was to leave, but I stayed there at the screen for like 10 minutes just watching. It was terrific. So I had to go. But the next day, same time, I tried again flipping the channels, and I found the same thing going on. There was a hockey match. So I really wanted to feel how it feels, how those guys are feeling. I didn't know it was ice, but it was just an amazing experience seeing those guys who are moving very fast on ice.
Ben, we always talk about the power of the game and how the game can unite us and how the game can connect us. And we always say, hey, everybody's watching. You never know who's watching. But as many people that are watching Sidney Crosby and Nate MacKinnon and our players in the NHL, the world is watching you guys now. The Kenyan Ice Lions, the world is watching you. What has that experience been like for you guys so far?
It is overwhelming. Since the video came out yesterday, we've been receiving a lot of guys are reaching out to us. We never knew we have this huge fan base in the world. It's an honor for us. We are thankful to Tim Hortons for making all this possible.
And obviously, the hockey was part of it. Meeting Sid and Nathan MacKinnon was part of it. We also got to travel across the world to a new country and visit Canada. And you mentioned Tim Hortons. I have to ask you, did you try some Tim Hortons while you were in Canada? And also, what was it like just from a life standpoint, getting to experience a new country?
Oh, first of all, it was our first time, the entire team, it was our first time traveling to Canada. It was an experience of its own. We've always been hearing about Canada, and we never knew we would one day find ourselves in Canada. So landing in Canada for the first time, it was a long journey for us. But the moment we landed in Canada, we found the Tim Hortons guys waiting for us at the arrivals. The first thing we had at our arrival was the double-double. Yes, and I loved it. Yeah.
Well, you join the club because everybody has been there with the Tim Hortons for sure. Let me ask you, the captain of the team, are you the best player on the team? Who's the best player?
We have okay. What I might say, hockey is a team sport. People have different strengths and weaknesses. So for me, one strength that I may say I am a very good shooter. That one I'll admit.
Nice.
Yes, so we have some other guys guys have different strengths in the sport.
That's a great answer.
That was a really good answer.
That's a captain. That's a teammate. But it sounds like a coach and a team manager as well.
Yeah, I like it.
Ben, here's the thing. What do you love most about hockey? What is it about our sport and the sport itself that you most enjoy?
I enjoy the thrill. At first, when I was telling guys about this back at home, many people didn't believe this was possible. And a lot of guys who we started with, the ones I tried to recruit, most of them walked away. They thought, this is not going to work. most of them told me, just stick to your lanes. You can't do this. These are white man sports. And I told them, watch this space. One day, you live to see this. And I'm glad they are watching this.
Great for you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great for you.
I love it.
I can certainly relate, but congrats to you and the team. Congrats to Tim Hortons, Sidney Crosby, Nate MacKinnon, and all of the Kenyan Ice Lions. You guys are all amazing, and you're also very inspiring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very inspiring to all of us. So congrats. Keep it up, and we hope to see more of you as well.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Of course.
Yes, thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure.